IHC is that they were too much of the aggression, they were too much of defense, right? But now we feel like there's going to be a little bit more balance on IHC, that they have a great lineup, they have a really good front liner
out, and then having the entire 5 members collapse onto whoever that he catches. So it's really important that IHC Esports, number 1, knows where Sawo is, and number 2, maybe prime and position themselves for the counterplay when that way the dragon comes.
Agree, definitely. And right now we'll see how they're actually going to go in for the screen first of all, how they actually going to go in for the overextension. Will it be is it going to be successful for the drafting of IHC, or is it going to be in the same favor of Team Spirit again?
Well, at this point it's going to be really even so far, and Team Spirit, I think they are making way for the side of the top, the goal lane, to have a good time as well. 1v1, they want to keep it as honest as possible. One shot will get that first lethal Wanderer. Ethan falling a bit low, though Shunko not going to be used just yet. He does not have level 2.
Ethan slowing things down just a little bit, almost easily been caught really off guard by Sao, but nevertheless, Zora is still right there to back things up. And then we do see that Team Spirit getting a little bit more feisty than we see so far from the first draft. I feel like this is it. This is the built-up of confidence that has been put out after you win the first fight. But I see here, 4XBET. Oh, he did manage to actually move away. He did manage to actually go for that contest. But somehow right here, it's going to be tough. Team Spirit Sao trying to overextend. He will be taken out, but he traded off for 4XBET to be shut down as well.
Yeah, perfect start for the side of IHC Esports, making full use of 4XBET's passive to get the turnaround in that fight as well. Now Kibamba might be looking a little bit in danger, because Zuara now going to be complementing that movement from the side of Aizen as well. One shot going to take that camp away. As Sawa looks around, if he can get this catch, would be great, but he is not 4 yet. He might be in a horrible position here. Zuara going to be able to melt Sawa down really hard.
Okay, Zuara unfortunately will be meeting off with Zaz, taking him down immediately. One shot takes down as well. And now IHC looking not good so far, as we see Unshot also will be able to be back off with King Bomba shutting him down instantly. And IHC, unfortunately, the fight brings back to Team Spirit.
Yep, they turned it around. Team Spirit, they did not have the best start in the first 2 minutes of the game. This time they will have a better start. They will secure not just 3 kills for themselves, they secure the first turtle of the game as well. That's a lot of EXP coming into the hands of Team Spirit.
Agree, definitely. And here on out, right this instant, Team IHC, I mean, again, we've been talking about how the draft could have been in a better position on the side of IHC, but somehow they're still struggling, trying to actually go in for a fight Sao with Ethan, but somehow they're not actually going to overextend. They're just trying to actually find a way to clear out the mid, as 4XBET is all alone here for them to actually push in. And 4XBET doesn't allow it. Not going to make sure that Team Spirit will be able to take him down easily. But one shot comes through for the push, but unfortunately still able to actually maneuver from those casualties.
Yep, 3-on-1 potentially at the top side. Hiko left all alone. Blazing Duet's going to be laid down as well. Shadow kill. Everything and the kitchen sink going to be dropped down. IHC Esports, they destroy Hiko. They even it out 3-3.
Oh, nicely done coming in from IHC. Loving that. And even despite that Sao coming in a bit too slow, but we do see that Bebex might be trying to actually slow things down, to try to actually push away Cho from fighting off. But here on the mid lane, Ethan, ooh, too close to be taken out.
Yep, it's a little too close for comfort at this point. Ethan, who's meant to be that big, beefy boy, right, did not hit the mark thus far. He is 0-0-1. He hasn't died just yet, and it's a little bit concerning because Team Spirit definitely have hit some power spikes in terms of the team fight capabilities. Now, second turtle of the game, got to be spawned out. Let's see how this goes out.
Let's see. Sao will be able to be spotted out by Ethan. They're going in for the push. Sao just gonna actually hold things down for a while. And it seems that even 4XBET tried to actually push him away as well. Zara will be the one to contest the title as well. Most information had already been put out, and Team Spirit right here has been tested out as well.
Gets the goal, doesn't even use the fraction. Now he does, gets the kill as well. That's a 1 for or nothing trade thus far. Team Spirit now are gonna make it a double trouble at this point. Aizen gonna be taken down as well. IHC ESPORTS just struggling against Team Spirit.
No, that was sneaky, and that was so quick to a point that Team IHC couldn't actually respond at all. And despite right now, they're getting that 2 turtle in their hands. They're far behind from that goal, and it's Team IHC. And we do see that turret has already been overtaken, and this is where we do see the falling down of Team IHC, not overextending themselves, not doing as much push as they could, despite Team Spirit has already putting out a lot of their aggression towards their side.
No, it's not looking too good. 800 gold ahead, 900 gold ahead for both Kid Bomber and One Shot against their counterparts, and more importantly, this Sunset Lover already has the glowing wand. So if the Mind Eater wasn't painful before, it's going to be even more painful now. And with the Dominator Descent, when he lays it down, it's going to be something that IHC Esports cannot ignore. And once again, they take 2 turrets in the space of the first 6 minutes.
Now, mid lane, we got 4 of the players of IHC just trying to actually make sure that they be able to actually defend it. And that's the reason why, because the fact is they've already lost 2 of their turrets and they don't want one more turret to be taken out. But Team Spirit, they might actually try to push in. And we do have Sao going in for the overextension, but he doesn't get the info just yet. Hiko already prepared to go in for a fight, but somehow Team Spirit is just going to go in for the next turtle with few more seconds ahead. It could be an opening for them to get even more of their buff on themselves.
Yep, this is going to be the 3rd and final turtle coming out for the game before the Lord spawns. And you know what? I was thinking, hey, One Shot probably has a lot of items, but at this point, it feels like there was too much damage. And One Shot just bought the Blade of Heptases a couple seconds ago, and he's gonna be monstrous in his damage. There we go. Ethan gets melted down to a 1/3 of his health in less than a second there.
Oh no, now the items are doing even
Oh,
more.
what a nice job.
and
Here we
now
go.
going
Free man, Kid Bomber lands a penalty zone. Here comes the return. Ethan knocks up 4 as well, but Sunset Lover deals the damage. Kid Bomber falling a bit low. They will go for the kill. Suwara will not be long for this world. Out of the game for the next 30 seconds or so. That's 4 for 1. Kid Bomber gives his life, but Team Spirit take the lead.
Team Spirit taking the lead. A great, massive destruction to the side of Team IHC. They couldn't do anything. Great catch-up coming in from the side of Team Spirit. I think that the fact that even 4-Bit couldn't actually stop all those engagements, even Ethan couldn't do anything. He was easily to be catch up too much to a point that it was unbearable for IHC.
Yeah, okay, so Bunny, if you're on IHC Esports, what do you want to do now? What was the game plan here?
Oh, for my game plan, defense. You know for a fact that you got to make sure that at least your base will be untouchable. And the fact that this is not doing so well in the side of IEC, and even to more so that we are seeing that Team Spirit, they're buffing themselves out. They are doing well, giving even more strength. And this is going to be a struggle for Team IEC. And the only way that you can do it, at least take down one player at a time. That's all you could do so far. I mean, at least take away Hiko from those side, and if they manage to actually steal away or probably just lure away Hiko from those engagement, they might be able to have the benefit on themselves. But then again, we do see that Cho as well as us being even more tougher of contest from the side of IAC as well.
Yep, let's look at the growth of the items at this point. Divine Glaive going to be in the hands of Sunset Lover as well. Hunter Strike as well completed for One Shot, and Sawo. He's so tanky now, providing vision onto 4 members of IHC Esports. This first Lord not going to be contested at all. IHC Esports now going to have to defend against the aggression of Team Spirit.
Oh, this is not going to be good, especially the fact that Lord has already been taken, and IHC defense-wise even more further down the line. Got Kim Bomba as well as Sunset Lover already on the really peak of their own level. One Shot with 15 as well. I mean, somehow at this point of time, I feel like IHC, the only way they could do it is, like I said, defense-wise, tag one person at a time. And so, overextending, and it seems that we do feel like Hiko will be able to actually clear out that turret for the mid lane. IHC is nowhere to see what they can actually do to encounter it.
Yep, here we go. They're looking to knock on the door here, Team Spirit. Not just yet. Sour playing around with the Chipundo as well as the Shunpo, right? They're just buying time for the Lord to crash in onto the first T3 tower on the top. Oh, what a nice jump kick bomber. Catches 2. That will start off, but he's falling a bit low. Bebex will be able to knock him down as well. Zuara gets the credit for the kill, and they do lose a tier 3 turret on the top. So far, I would count it as a successful defense for the side of IHC Esports.
Looking good for the defense-wise. Zara also trying to overextend to Hiko's side. He know for a fight. He needs to get it. He needs to get Hiko first before he do any more ultimate damage to the side of Team Spirit. But he actually missed it out the action. We do see that one shot also backing off away from Team IHC so that they do not be catch up by their own opponent. And I'm loving it. The back and forth coming in from Team Spirit. They know for a fact when to pull back, not to overextend. Defense-wise was doing well, but now going
over engaged. They still have plenty of time. 60 seconds on the clock before the next Lord comes in. Here we go, Zuara committing the shadow kill as well. Maybe getting caught out. He is still on the back lines. Will get caught out. Bebex falling low. One shot gets the kill, the fracture as well. It's going to be Team Spirit. They take out 2 for the price of none. What an offer. And Team Spirit, they lay down the dominance. 45 seconds still on the clock before the next Lord spawns.
oh, this is not looking so good. Even despite Zora trying to actually go in for the engagement, it's still not going to be in the side of the Team IHC. Team Spirit still like having a lot of the control each and every single angle of this map to a point that IHC could not do anything. They're just trying to defend their base. They're trying to make sure that none of the minions coming in as well. But this is just going to give even more advantage to the side of Team Spirit as they buff themselves, and they're going to go in for the lot as well.
Yep, IO Sentry going to be used onto the side of Team Spirit here. They will catch eyes on Sawo. Here we go, Winter Crown on the hands of Kid Bomba as well. I think he was pretty concerned that he couldn't survive the initial fights there. Kid Bomba now catches eyes on 3. Looking for a bit. Can he get the kill? The passive is still up for the side of Forbid, so they don't want to overextend at this point. Hiko as well as one shot chasing the other side of the map. Zuara falling a bit low. One shot gets a monster kill as Team Spirit decimate the rest of the team. It's going to be a 1-for-1 kill thus far, 11-6, and the Lord is wide open for the side of Team Spirit.
Wide open, and if they get this second lot, it's going to be even difficult for IHC to defend their base. And as the lot already been taken out, it was a really good move coming in from IHC to defend it. It was a really good, at least try to at least lower things down or even to actually lessen out the casualty. But still, Team Spirit has the better upper hand right this instant, and Team Spirit, they're looking for more bloods. They're actually going to go in for the overextension. The fact that Team IHC could not do anything anymore. They're just right here waiting for them to actually go in for the fight.
Yep, too little gold, too little time. IHC Esports struggling to keep up with the pace of Team Spirit as the Lord marches down on the top lane. Now, Ethan, he just has the Radiant Armor as a full completed item, which is why he can't survive against one shot or even Sawo and Hiko at this point, right? So he does have a little bit of defensive capabilities against Hiko, but here we go, the jump in. Shadow Kill going to be used and committed on the backlines. One shot pulls him back. Zuara makes it out safely thus far. Gets a healthy amount of damage onto the side of Team Spirit, but one shot working on the turret as well. Sunset Level going to be credited with that. Top lane, they still have this Lord to defend. Zuara jumping in, the clones. It's all this pressure coming in from Team Spirit, and IHC Esports don't look like they are too healthy at this point. Get caught out for a bit. Once again, not sure whether he still has his passive at this point. Mid T3 going to be threatened, should be down in a couple of moments, but it looks like Team Spirit. The call is the fast call.
Interesting. The fact that they could have actually had the upper hand to actually go in for the fight, they ended up not overextending and giving the IHC an opportunity to actually have a better upper hand to clear out the lot, and now they have a really good defense. But here, coming off for a fight, it's going to be Sao. Try to initiate it, but he backed things off quickly, and we do have Sunset Lover just waiting for the right time to go in.
Well, Bunny, I don't know about you, but I think IHC Esports, they're playing pretty well considering the fact that they have been playing from from behind the entire
Mhm.
game, right? And I think if this game goes on a little longer, maybe another 3 to 4 minutes, we might see IHC Esports turn this whole game around.
There's a possibility. I do agree on that note. I mean, again, things could actually falter if they have a better upper hand when it comes to fighting off with team spirit. They manage to actually turn things around, or they actually have the benefit to actually probably take, like I said, take one player from the side of team spirit, find a way to actually shut down, because the massive, intense fight right now, the one that they actually have to shut down, it has to be Keep Bomber. Keep Bomber, whenever he goes in for the penalty, that's when Team IHC could not do anything. And somehow there are certain times that they manage to actually utilize or even manage to actually counter those. But here on out, it's going to be going for a fight. Sao initiated first, going in straight away to take down with the help of Eco to shut down Edith for the ball.
Yep, now with Aizen out of the picture, there is no backup defense, there is no turnaround capabilities with the Primal Wrath. This opens up the doors for Team Spirit to take this Lord all for themselves with ease. Now IHC Esports, on the other hand, going to have the insurmountable difficulty of defending the base at this point.
Oh, looking in right here for the mid lane. Seems that they will be able to clear out the last turret of the base, and IHC all open for Team Spirit to go in for the fight. They are prepared to wait for the Lord as well. But right this instant, as much as they try to defend it off, Team Spirit, they are having a great positioning. They're also waiting for the right time. They're not overextending, and even IHC just trying to stop every movement they try to go in.
Yep, they are looking for it. The Conceal gonna come in. Bomba gonna be stopped in the meantime, but the damage is coming in. 3-man penalty zone as one shot takes them out. Godlike for the side of Team Spirit. They will be looking for the end as well. It is gonna be a nightmaric spawn getting the final kill as Team Spirit march on in this competition. They take this first game series against the likes of IHC Esports.
2-0 to Team Spirit for the first game. I mean, like, wow, great.
well played,
And I think that we are going to
IHC.
switch straight away to
A
our
2-0
host, right on
victory
stage.
for the pride of EE